How's it going, everybody? So it's been quite a while since I've revisited the good old-fashioned CT boost smoke, which I consider to be one of the most important smokes in CS2 Inferno. So they kind of changed it around when CS2 first got released. The smokes were a little bit wider when they landed on top of this boost. So kind of the meta boost smoke was one that landed all the way in the back, where you would go right on the left-hand side of this gas line, and just right on the tip of this building, a little bit to the right, you would do a simple left-click throw with a smoke grenade, and that would bounce all the way up here. It would land on top of CT boost and smoke it off. The issue being, it leaves a little gap on the front side after the recent smoke changes. Well, not recent, I guess a few months old now. But essentially, it made that smoke useless. So it's been, a couple months now since they've made this change. So I think it's time to revisit and see what all types of lineups have been discovered that can smoke off this position effectively. So starting off, there's three lineups that I think are the best ones to learn for this position. So starting off, I would say the easiest one by far is you come right here into the middle of this little gas line, and you're gonna look between the far left-hand corner of the church tower and this wire. So you're just gonna go right to here, and you're gonna do a simple left-click throw. And that's gonna go all the way up, it's gonna bounce off the top and land in the dead center of the CT boost, and it's not gonna leave a gap towards the front. So no one can stand up here, they're completely blind by the smoke, and you're able to push up and not worry about that angle in any way whatsoever. So another pretty cool way to throw this is you come all the way up into this corner right here, and on the right-hand side of this little arrow pointing up, there's this black speck right here along this chip in the wall. So you're just going to go right to this position, and you're going to do a left and right click jump throw at the exact same time, or a middle click jump throw. And that one's going to do pretty much the exact same thing as the last smoke. It's going to pop up here, and it's going to land in the dead middle of the CT boost. So both of those are pretty much the same. I definitely recommend learning one of the two. That way, if you have a teammate that knows the lineup from one of these two positions, you can go to the opposite one and be able to just throw the smoke. If you're like me, typically whenever my team decides to go ahead and execute B, we already have full car control, and I'm pushed up, maybe up to a position like this. So it's super inconvenient for me to go all the way back to an angle right here or right here to line up that smoke. So my favorite one to throw is I'll go right here into this corner, and I'll just find there's a little black spot up and to the right of the middle portion of this E on the wall here. So I'll just go all the way to here. I'll line my crosshair up with that dark spot, and I'm just going to do a simple jump throw, and that's going to go all the way up here. It's going to bank off of that window, and it's going to land on the front side of the CT boost, fully smoking it off without any gaps. This is my favorite one to throw, just because I don't have to run as far back in order to line it up. And finally, whenever I'm feeling a little bit fancy, I'll get my teammates to boost me up onto this position, and I will I'll do a middle click jump throw right here at this little angle in this roof, and that's going to be the normal CT boost smoke, right? It's going to bounce up, it's going to hit that position. But the reason I like to go up here and get my teammates to boost me here is because from this spot, I can not only throw that CT boost smoke, I can also do a perfect dark Molotov by just simply jump throwing at this dark spot right here to the right of this window, right? It's going to be a perfect dark molly that goes all the way into the back. It's going to spread every single time all the way to the back corner, so you never have to worry about them surviving back there. And then right after that, I'll do another middle click or left and right click jump throw right at this little dark spot on the wall, and that's going to be the B site God Flash, where your teammates can run up. It's not going to blind them, but it's going to absolutely eviscerate anyone in any of the common angles on the site without hardly any time to react whatsoever. So altogether, I'll go into this position and I will throw the CT boost smoke, the dark Molotov, and then the B site God Flash. Generally, I'll throw two of them, and just like that, you've pretty much got a full site execute to help your teams get onto the site. So yeah, guys, I hope all this utility helps you out in your next CS2 Inferno Premier match. If you have any suggestions for future videos, go ahead and leave that down in the comments below, because I love making videos that you guys want to see.